This is the harsh reality that people in medically underserved countries must face. They do not have the resources to get medical care simply because of where they were born and because they are poor. I cannot accept that being poor or being born into a poor family should be the determining factor of whether a person lives or dies. Imaging the World is working to change that. My name is Paul Kim. I am now 17 years old and a junior in high school. This video is to tell you about my project through Imaging the World in Burundi, Uganda. I started this project over a year and a half ago. Last summer, I went to Uganda as the leader of a team to perform site prep for 4 health clinics. We are returning this March to bring the equipment and perform the training necessary to provide a novel approach to medical imaging. I became involved in this project because it saves the lives of mothers and children in impoverished areas of the world. Many of these people would have little hope of surviving if it were not for the imaging capabilities provided by Imaging the World. The problem is that the hospitals and clinics do not have the equipment needed to properly diagnose diseases. They have limited technology and insufficient financial resources. Most diagnoses are done purely symptomatically, often leading to inadequate or improper treatment and death. Without imaging to detect potential complications, mothers often try to give birth at home with dire consequences. Frequently, these complications result in laboring for many days, resulting in death from bleeding and a high likelihood for losing the baby. This problem is the worst in rural areas where resources are scarce and hospitals are few and far between. Other organizations have tried to solve this problem by providing high-tech equipment and then trying to give extensive ultrasound training necessary to use the equipment and make diagnoses. The first problem with this model is that it is not sustainable. It is not practical to expect to provide expensive ultrasound machines to every underserved region. Potentially even more challenging is how to complete the training, which typically takes a year to 2 years or more. When people are trained through this other approach, there is often an unintended consequence. Frequently, that trained person is then recruited to move away from the remote clinic to a major hospital with greater resources and higher salaries. Imaging the World has created a new, sustainable paradigm. This paradigm utilizes novel ultrasound protocols that can each be taught in a matter of days, not years. These protocols do not require any specific medical knowledge, only the ability to recognize palpable anatomical landmarks on the body. ITW also uses extremely low-cost ultrasound machines to manage costs. The captured video clips are compressed using proprietary software and then transmitted to a PAC system via cell phone technology now found in virtually every region of the world. From the PAC system, doctors trained by ITW can view the ITW clips and send diagnoses back via cell phone text messages. The messages come in code from 0 to 5 depending on the urgency of the issue. This method provides not only the correct diagnosis but also an early warning system for mothers who will have obstructed labor. In rural areas, early detection is key in saving lives. This allows the mother to get to a hospital where she can deliver under safer conditions. One of the biggest challenges we encounter in the rural clinics is achieving adequate cellular signal strength. Signal boosting technology is used to overcome this obstacle. Another major issue is unreliable power, which we remedy by using power converter inverters and battery backup systems. Today we traveled to the Nyakatare Health Center from Burundi Community Hospital. Today we're implementing the ITW model. One of the first steps was to stabilize the signal connection, which we've done here. Placed the antenna in the optimal position to boost the cell connection from the towers. Now we run the cord in here through the door, and we'll push it back in all the way around the room and down to the signal booster, which is over here. Signal booster boosts the signal for the netbook, which is connected through the gray wire over to the ultrasound system. We also have a laptop here, which is also using the boosted connection to do HRSD or peer view, which allows the trainees to view the cases that have been sent back from the doctors using the PAC system. Now at this clinic we've added a special addition, which is our power stabilization system. These are two 200 amp hour batteries connected to a trip-light inverter converter. Now this system brings in current from the wall off the grid to both power the batteries and power the systems. Now if the power should ever fail, this system will then use the power stored in the batteries to run the system until the grid current comes back on. Although I have focused on the protocols designed to save the lives of delivering mothers and their infants, ITW has many protocols, including protocols for kidneys, thyroid, gallbladder, long bone fracture, breast, and many more. As I have already stated, we are returning to finish establishing 4 clinics in Uganda. I am trying to raise the funds needed for these 4 clinics. After those 4 clinics, I would love to be able to start additional clinics in the region. The success of this project is only possible if I can raise the funds to make it happen. Your donations can have a significant impact on saving lives. No donation is too small to help those in dire need. Donation opportunities range from $25 to share in co-funding clinic equipment to $7,000 to fund an entire clinic, which provides diagnostic services to multiple villages. These people are in dire need, and you can help. You can make a difference, and together we can save lives. To donate by mail, send checks to Imaging the World, P.O. Box 25, Charlotte, Vermont, 05445. If you prefer to donate by credit card, call 206-200-2560. You can also download a donation card at www.paulsugandaproject.org.